Welcome back, everyone. We have such a potent, action-packed chart to get into today, especially for the sign that, let's be honest, always needs about three things happening at once. Our clever, quick-witted Geminis.
Oh, absolutely. And our Gemini listeners, they value efficiency. They're always about 5 steps ahead of everyone else.
So we're jumping right in, no waiting around, because Gemini are impatient. I'm getting straight to the point.
We are, and this is truly a monumental month. What we're looking at here covers all the big planetary moves for January 2026.
And when we looked at the skies for this month, my dears, the title is just so obvious. The tremendous effects of this month. This is not just another flip of the calendar.
Not at all. According to the sky indicators, January is basically setting up your financial, your psychological, and even your intellectual world for the next, what, 1 to 2 years?
At least. This is really your most important mission. We're seeing these intense planetary pileups, what we call stelliums.
Right, where 3 or more planets stack up in one spot. It's like a huge cosmic magnifying glass. It focuses all this powerful, long-lasting energy right onto one part of your life.
And the story is so clear, it's split into two big phases. The first two-thirds of the month are, well, they're a bit of a deep dive.
A mandatory one.
A mandatory financial and psychological restructuring, all happening in your 8th house with that heavy Capricorn energy.
That's the heavy lifting part. But don't worry, my nasty birds, because the reward is almost immediate. After the 20th, the whole vibe just shifts.
It lightens up so beautifully.
Yeah.
All that energy moves into the expansive, super rewarding 9th house. It gives you that airy, big picture perspective you absolutely thrive on.
It really is the difference between, say, doing your taxes and then booking your global lecture tour.
Okay, I love that. So let's unpack phase one, the transformative financial reset. For the first few weeks, the action is all focused on the 8th house.
And we have to be clear about what that means for you, practically speaking. The 8th house can be a little murky.
It's complex, for sure. It's about deep intimacy, secrets, transformation. But financially, and this is the key, it's about unearned income.
Right. So everything that isn't your regular paycheck, think shared money with a partner, investments, managing debt, taxes, mortgages.
Even inheritances. So if you're suddenly feeling this intense spotlight on your credit score or your spouse's business plan, that is why.
And the reason it's so potent, so sticky, is because of the extremely rare and important Sun conjunct Mars event.
That's happening around January 9th. And this is so huge.
It really is. It only happens once every 2.5 years. And for you, Gemini, it's kicking off a massive 2-year cycle.
A 2-year cycle focused squarely on what? On mobilizing your resources, your willpower, and your conscious effort in this whole financial sector.
It's a huge mission. And when we talk about cycles this big, we have to look back, right?
We do.
Straight for context.
We do. The last time this Mars reset hit these same themes for you was way back in late December 1993. That set the tone for all of 94 and 95.
So think back to that time, my honeys. What was going on? Were you dealing with some kind of, chunky money, intense shifts in resources?
Maybe you were dealing with an inheritance or the financial side of a divorce or even a spouse's resources changing everything.
Or maybe you were just finally paying off a huge loan or starting some big investment that felt really daunting at the time.
Whatever those themes were, shared power, debt, psychological stuff, they are getting a profound, almost aggressive reboot now.
You're using the lessons from back then to totally master your financial destiny for 2026 and 2027. It's incredible.
But, okay, before we get to that intense point on the 9th, the sky gives us this delightful piece of good news right at the start of the month.
Yes. The full moon on January 3rd, it lands in your 2nd house, which is all about your money, your personal income, and your self-worth.
And this moon is so special because it's right next to Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. Some are even calling it the best moon of 2026 for money.
It's bringing this sense of fulfillment, a harvest, or maybe closure on a financial thing you started about 6 months ago, probably tied to your career.
And because it's in Cancer, there's this connection to nurturing yourself. It's like the sky is saying it's easier now to release some unhealthy habits.
That health money realization, right?
Yeah.
You realize that investing in your own physical well-being directly pays off financially.
I love that. It's not just about the numbers. It's valuing yourself enough to be strong for what's coming. And speaking of value, just a few days later, around the 8th.
Wow. The triple conjunction. We're calling it the cosmic reset. You have Venus, Mars, and the Sun all meeting up.
Okay, so Venus rules your 5th house of romance and fun.
Right. And Mars rules your 11th house, which is where we find career gains and unexpected windfalls.
And they are both meeting the Sun in your 8th house of shared money. So we've got love, windfalls, and deep resources all colliding.
It's screaming potential for a new, really profound love story, one that could totally change your money situation.
Or just a massive financial reset from a career win. The energy for winning money, that true windfall feeling, is so strong here.
But here's the question, because it's in the 8th house of debt and strategy. If you get this set in cash, what do you do with it?
Exactly. Do you spend it, or do you use it to strategically pay down a big debt or make a smart investment?
That's the 8th house test. It demands maturity, which, brings us perfectly to phase 2, willpower, boundaries, and deep realizations.
That Sun-Mars conjunction is just pure focused fuel. It's incredible willpower. For a sign known for juggling 10 thoughts at once, this is like a cosmic shot of focus.
My honeys, we know you can talk circles around anyone, but now the sky wants you to channel that intense Gemini focus into your wallet.
Totally. This willpower is aimed at winning a battle, really. A battle over self-improvement and what we could call resource hygiene.
Resource hygiene, I love that. You're getting strategic. You might use this push to get funding for business or finally upgrade your wardrobe to match your career goals.
Or just overhaul your whole money management system. But what's fascinating is that this isn't just about spreadsheets and logistics, is it?
Not at all. Because it's in the 8th house, it's forcing you to break through these deep, sometimes painful, emotional patterns around how you share or how you receive money.
This is where those huge psychological breakthroughs can happen. It's like the planets are forcing an excavation of your deepest fears about survival and dependence.
And that can bring the spontaneous healing of issues or trauma you've been carrying for years. You're aligning your personal willpower, Mars, with divine willpower, Pluto.
To become an improved version of yourself.
Exactly. And all this deep work leads to something really practical. New beginnings.
Which is signaled by the new moon on January 18th, right in that same 8th house.
A new moon is always a fresh start, so this is your moment to sign that mortgage, file those business taxes, or launch that new financial strategy, a total reboot.
Okay, so after all of that intense, deep work,
Yeah.
hold on to your hats, my dears, because we are ready for the big shift.
Phase 3, the great expansion.
Yes. After January 20th, it is a monumental transition. The planets move out of that heavy Capricorn energy.
And into your 9th house, which is ruled by airy, visionary Aquarius. It feels so good. You're emerging from the cocoon into the butterfly stage.
This is the reward for all that groundwork. The 9th house is often where we find God's blessings, good karma paying off.
It's a beautiful renewal of your spiritual purpose and your mission and just points you in the right direction.
This shift is going to bring new information that genuinely opens your horizons. And for Gemini, the sign of communication, this area of the chart is just perfect for you.
Absolutely perfect. The 9th house is about higher learning. So you might get a deep desire to study something new, get a degree, take a class.
Wise mentors could show up out of nowhere to help you with your biggest questions about the future.
And for all you content creators out there, which is most Geminis, this is a massive green light for new projects.
A book idea, a podcast, a marketing plan, whatever it is,
Yeah.
this is the time to launch it.
The 9th house is also travel. So short trips could build amazing new contacts, or a big trip you take in late January or February could be extremely transformational.
Get your bags packed. But what's so cool is that the determination from the first part of the month doesn't just disappear.
No, it gets channeled. That powerful Mars-Pluto conjunction in late January gives you this unstoppable drive.
And now the drive is aimed at succeeding at your writing, publishing, or other intellectual projects. It's divine motivation.
And just to cap it all off, we get this wonderful wave of good news at the very end of the month.
The Venus and Mercury conjunction,
Yeah.
around the 26th to the 30th.
Yes, Mercury the messenger, Venus the blessing. They're teaming up to bring good news that will benefit your career.
So look for breakthroughs with visas, foreign lands, publishing deals, or legal matters finally going your way. It's such an optimistic end to a powerful month.
You've done the deep work, Gemini, and now you are so ready for the payout. We are sending you so much positive energy.
Absolutely. Just remember you have that incredible willpower from the Sun-Mars conjunction, that 2-year engine you just fired up.
And now you have the clarity and the expansion from the 9th house to take all those changes and apply them to the big wide world.
Next month, my dears, big surprises and even bigger luck are waiting for you. In order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, What Do Stars Say?
And if you liked our horoscope interpretation of this month, definitely hit that like button. Don't be shy to share your comment with us. We love hearing your thoughts, you nasty birds.
Until next time, keep shining, my honeys.